Here we are.
Here we
Sweet, sweet.
are. We're broadcasting over to YouTube.
Yeah, we're going on YouTube and hopefully
iTube?
setting up your YouTube link. We are about to be live on YouTube. Here we are.
Here
Sweet.
we are.
There it is. Okay. Welcome.
Yay, welcome. Oh, Steve Martina.
Oh, look at that. Good.
People are popping in.
We got all the kids sitting at all the cool kids sitting at the cool kids table.
Awesome.
All right.
That's why I decided to join. I just wanted to be a part of the cool kid club.
Oh, me. Yeah,
I've never been one of the cool kids, but
Now that I'm in the wrong meeting.
There he
Hi,
is.
Steve Martina.
Steve Martina.
John, hey Julie, how are you?
We're great.
Awesome.
Cool.
Me too. Yeah, we're happy to be here, sharing the love of guitar, sending it through the interwebs, and all that fun stuff. What's new? Tell us what's going on. Gigs,
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm teaching and staying. Really, I'm going to say starting in the summer of 2021, it's gotten progressively busier and better all the time. John, thank you so much for the connection to the Stardew Valley thing there.
Cool. So, who was it that you ended up playing with on that gig?
Well, a bunch of amazing musicians.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, nobody I had ever played with before.
Okay.
Yeah, I know our drummer. We became friends on Facebook, and then later that week, she was playing Symphony Hall. So yeah, it was really amazing.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, how cool. So, so the gig that you were doing, was it like a star attraction kind of a thing? Because because Neil had asked me a while ago to play a gig with Wayne Newton, and as it turned out, I couldn't do it. And
Yeah.
when he called me on this one, I also couldn't do it because I had something else.
Yeah. Was it the James Bond? You were doing James Bond.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that
Very
was
cool.
so that was amazing.
I feel like you'd want to play the Wayne Newton gig just to say you've done that gig.
Well, I wanted to do the Wayne Newton gig,
Yeah.
but thing is, it's like at least around here, the culture kind of is if you take a gig, you take a gig.
I honor that always too.
Yeah, and even if the other gig pays better than the one you have, it's actually kind of bad form to to take the higher paying gig after you've already committed to something else.
Yeah, it's a great,
That's just
great.
like an integrity thing.
Absolutely,
Well,
it's a great idea to honor your commitments.
Yeah.
But they
This-
were trying to, didn't they say, "Oh, I know the person who's the conductor, and I'll get you off that gig, and I'll
Yes.
get you on this gig." And
Yeah.
then the conductor was like, "No, we want John. We need John."
That's integrity that you have. Just randomly,
Dina.
John. I'm sorry. I was
Hi,
going to
Dina.
say.
Hey, Julie. Hey, John.
Welcome. So
Dana
good to
and
see you
Liam.
all.
Hey
So Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I cut you
What
off.
you said about following through with the gig that you had, the first person that made that point to me was Mike Ide.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but you're absolutely right that people know they can trust you.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
It's huge.
Yeah. So, Liam, what you been up to? When do you start that master's program?
April.
Oh,
Okay.
how exciting!
Nice. Okay, so for the rest of you, Liam got accepted into a master's program at Berkeley. Now, tell me again what the program was.
It's it's a hard word. Interdisciplinary.
Yeah, I think that's what
Something-
Steve
something.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means you can make your own degree.
Yeah, exactly. It was very broad, so I kind of liked the way that was set up.
Good. Cool.
Congratulations, Liam.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Great. Congratulations.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
We
looking
get
will
a lot
forward-
of-
definitely go to your graduation.
Cool.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what
so you can definitely get a lot of diversity in that program. Yeah, my
Knowledge
internet
is
went
power.
down, so I'm like hot spotting in. I was like,
Oh no,
I'm like,
Yeah.
really? It's gonna go down on guitar club night? Like, come on.
it's a travesty.
Yeah. Well, here you are, though.
Here you are, and here we are. We're back.
Yeah.
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 John
Awesome.
recovered from pneumonia. Look, he's not even on oxygen anymore. His lungs are strong.
Well, stronger.
Stronger. He's doing good.
Yeah. It's taking a little ways to go before him. I would say I'm probably at 90% at this point.
Yeah.
So
Very good.
I'll definitely take it. It was kind of a scary ride, but
Yeah, we're back.
yeah, it teaches you gratitude. It really does. Dana, what you up to?
What's happening?
I haven't practiced since the last time I saw you. No, I'm kidding.
What?
No, not really too much. Just, just kind of just practicing at home and met up with some guys I've been kind of playing with every few weeks. That's
Right
about it.
on. Are you playing the jazz?
No, funk. Mostly
Oh, oh
funk.
my gosh.
Yeah,
Nice.
which I really dig. I love playing funk. So
Is
yeah,
it
it's
just
a
to
blast.
jam, or are you going to be playing out?
No, mostly just a jam.
Yeah,
Mostly just for fun.
that's fine.
That's awesome.
You know, I mean, it's like
That's why we do it.
yeah, yeah. The first goal is have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drew,
Yeah.
how about you? What's going on?
What's new?
As this is just actually, I mean, I know what's going on, but the rest of you
This
don't
is
really know
new.
you quite as well. So
Share with the guitar club.
I just wanted to be here and hang out with the cool kids. I wasn't joking.
Yeah, me too.
cool.
Yeah,
All
that,
day
that's
long we're like, guitar club.
All right. Yeah. Very
There you
cool. So before we get into the thing, Dustin, very quickly, what's going on?
What's happening?
Not very much. Nothing I can complain about, but well, actually, the only thing I can complain about is that I haven't had enough time to practice guitar over the last couple of months.
No.
So, work being busy. Yeah, so I'm actually extremely happy not only that you're feeling better, but also that you're getting this going again. I was afraid
Yeah.
of
Yes.
not getting going because it gives me the kick in the backside to get back to practicing. So,
So-
Accountability.
So is this the first one we've done since November?
Yeah.
Wow.
it's been a while.
We
Wow.
canceled December's because
Yep.
it was just too crazy.
Yeah.
The holidays get crazy.
What's
for
Guitar
everybody.
Club without John?
Well, you could. I mean, you guys could definitely carry it.
We
There's
could
no-
have. We could have had fun. I don't know.
But
I just felt like we gotta wait. We gotta do it together.
well, thank you.
All right, John has some super fun stuff. Let's jump right into the warm up.
Okay, so one of the things I really appreciate about doing this format is that it kind of forces me to to just continue to come up with new things. Like when I deal with kids at Berkeley, it seems like a lot of them are like wrestling with this, similar kind of things. And what's really cool is this group of people in particular, like all of you are really coming from different places, which, and you're all working on different things and trying to do, and it makes me think a lot about like, what can I contribute to this group that's useful, so anyway, so this little set of examples, it's all based on a silly little A minor pentatonic lick. So
What's silly about A minor pentatonic?
okay, so
It rules the world.
that's right, it rules the world. And what was I thinking? So the first lick goes like this. No. So okay,
Almost
go
got
ahead,
it.
Julie, go ahead and play it. Okay, so that's very. If you're familiar with my advanced modern rock guitar book, that lick is very is very similar to billions of licks in that book that sound like that. And one of the things that I often work on is whenever I come up with something like that, I also spend quite a bit of time working on variations of it, so that instead of thinking of it as a lick, it's kind of more like a lick family. So example 2 is exactly the same lick as the first one, except that it ends a 16th note earlier. So it's da 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 da. So
Cool.
you know, what that does is that last note kind of does a 16th note anticipation, which gives the feel of the lick just a little bit of a push. Okay, so that one's 3, 4, right? Okay, then the third one is the same thing except now a 16th note earlier. So 3, 4, So if you could, so Julie, if you could play, do you want to play that lick?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play like a rock rhythm guitar part. Okay, now let's play example 2.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, let me go to a slightly quieter patch. 3, 4.
Oh shoot, I messed it up. Here we go.
Right? So you hear how it's the same lick, but because it ends a little bit differently, it adds kind of a little flavor to it.
Flavor.
Flavor. So then example 4, it ends on the second 16th note of the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I missed it.
Okay, so
I like that one.
yeah, so
Feels sassy.
cool. So the point is that it's really not about the lick itself, but the different things that you can do with it to get like a slightly different flavor. Okay. Example 5 is sort of the next. So this ends on B4. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. So then, example 6.
This is fun. I
Yeah.
love
So
this.
this one starts on the second 16th note, and all I really did was I just eliminated the 4th 16th note of beat 1 of the previous measure. Okay. So instead of da 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 da, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 da 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 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Right?
Cool.
So then example 7, same thing, but then ends a 16th note earlier. So 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. Right? So kind of cool, right?
That's really cool.
Last one. So this starts on the end of 1, or the E of 1, the second 16th note of beat 1, and then ends on the end of 4. So 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like the accent. And of course, you could do your own sort of vibrato or anything fun
Well,
at the end for
Yeah.
a whole measure.
so
fun.
I mean, so part of what got me started with this just was this whole thing of like, I started practicing up and down scales, doing scale patterns, rhythm patterns, and I found myself like almost always starting on beat 1 and ending on beat 1 and trying to design the exercises so they'd be really rhythmically square. And then it occurred to me, it's like, man, I don't really play like that.
Yeah.
So so I started building like little, lick segments that would, that would do stuff like this. So again, this is so not about the lick, and it's all about what you can do with the lick.
And then making your own,
Yeah, yeah.
adding your own thing. Anyone want to try it?
You want to try any of them? Liam.
Right on, Liam.
All right, so you just want me to, yeah.
We
I
don't
don't have
have.
John's awesome rhythm happening though.
I know.
Well, I can play the rhythm guitar for you, but it's going to be a disaster giving a little latency.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that'll make it more interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
Then it'll sound like it's
It'll really be off.
planned.
Do you have a way to play a metronome or maybe even an A minor backing track of some kind?
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Well, I'll just play it and then
Yeah.
Okay.
I can set up for the next time.
Yeah.
So which one?
Which one did
try-
you like best? Do you have a
I
favorite?
kind of like the 3.
Okay.
All right.
So the am I loud enough?
Do you have your live musician toggle on?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
We, as musicians, Zoom makes us toggle.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Also, don't forget if you're not playing or talking, it's good to mute yourselves.
All right. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll mute.
Let's see. So 3 was
Right on.
Yeah. You want to try 4?
all right. There we go. It's you got to set up for that second part. Let's see. All right. Okay.
Nice.
I think
vibrato
I
at
like
the
that
end.
one when you start it late too. Like 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
yeah, this one.
4, 1.
Actually,
Sounds
is
cool.
that one in there? But that's completely valid. As soon as you start realizing that you have some of those as options,
Yeah.
it kind of gives you a lot of different things that you can do with it. In particular, what I like is that I can come up with a lick and then just come up with like 100 different variations of it.
Just by moving a 16th.
Yeah, instead of having to constantly think of new licks.
Right. Yeah, I've kind of messed around with stuff like that too, thinking about where to start. It's like play the same lick, but start it on like an upbeat or
Right.
just in a different spot.
Right. So the other thing that you can do with that is, and what I found really valuable is to actually like write a lick and then actually practice doing variations of that lick. Because if you practice that skill, it just works out better.
Yeah, I got to do that with some because I have a lot of stuff now that I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, a lot of them I play the same way, so
Yeah.
I have
Starting
to
to
start
move on. Seems
displacing them a
natural.
little bit more.
Yes.
See what I get.
And that's one of the other things that I found was just by the act of like moving things around within the rhythmic framework. Playing the same lick starting on beat 2 sounds completely different than starting the same lick on beat 1, just because of where it sits relative to everything else.
Right.
Right.
So if you start thinking that way, then you start realizing like the billions of variations you can come up with just like a fixed set of material,
Yeah.
which then makes you realize, oh boy, like the possibilities really are endless.
Too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys
I've been trying to be more melodic, like when I'm practicing instead of speed stuff, because I don't, or just being, I don't know, like more technical. I try to create more of a melody and then variations on the melody. So this would be a good way to create
Yeah.
those as well.
I was going to say, I think the backing tracks are a very useful way to work with these. But the thing that helps me the most is tapping my foot, because then it's very easy to see like the last note is when my foot's coming down or it's an anticipation of that. And I think those exercises are really good for that type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Um, and I kind of feel like working it out both ways is really useful. I tend to have a metronome handy when I'm practicing.
I even have a wind-up one.
Yeah,
It's silly. But I
yeah,
love it.
yeah,
My,
yeah.
student,
I love
my
that
students
whole.
don't like either of those. They don't like metronomes. They don't like tapping their foot.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got to do it. I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know.
Well, so do you find that they're resistant?
Um, well, I feel like that they're not necessarily resistant, but they try it and then like they can't do it, and then they just want to move on to something else. And I'm like,
It's very
you
revealing.
gotta tap your foot because you are never gonna be able to play any rhythm or lead. I was like, it really starts with the rhythm, because if you have no rhythm, your lead is gonna be even worse. So
The thing about tapping your foot is that most of us, when we play music, we'd like people to be able to tap their feet
right.
to what we're playing. And
Sometimes.
it's a lot easier to do that if we're able to
One
do
might disagree.
So,
We don't write dancing music.
yeah,
Right.
Some of them are not dancing.
How do you dance in 13?
yeah, that's true.
it. It's all twos and threes, though, right?
Yeah, 13 is just 12/8 with an extra 16th.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Um,
Right on. Anyone else want to try one? And I put it in the chat too, if anybody wants to download.
Yeah, I'll give one a shot.
okay,
All right.
cool.
Which one did you like best?
I was just kind of trying to play through all of them.
So go ahead.
Just start with example
Yeah,
one.
play through all of them.
I don't know if I could play all of them, but I'll give it a whirl.
Do just a couple. We have a fun Dorian thing too.
Let's
Sure. So Dana, is your original sound for musicians checkbox set to on?
Oh, no, you can't hear it? Of
I
course.
can hear
It's
it, but
kind
it's
of
kind
buzzing
of
in
garbled sounding,
Yeah.
as if Zoom is trying to filter it out.
You know what I find? I find I have to like reset this every time I use it.
Yes.
Original sound from musicians. Yeah. You're not hearing me?
And
No,
then
I
what
can-
about in the top left? You have to toggle it on.
Uh-oh.
There's a little green.
There's like a switch in the upper left-hand corner of your Zoom screen.
Are you guys not hearing me?
No, I can hear
I can
you.
hear you, but we
I
couldn't.
can't hear you now at all.
Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, okay.
Oh shoot. Can anyone else hear
Does
us?
everybody else hear us?
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. But you may have changed a setting. Oh shoot.
Okay, let's text him something.
I put it in the chat.
Okay. So,
Now we can't hear you.
Guys, if you can hear me, I'm going to leave and come back.
okay.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes logging back in just resets it all.
All right. Dustin, how about you? You want to
Dustin.
give it a try?
You want to try it?
Sure. Did you put it up on the screen again?
Yeah. Which one did you like?
Actually, I like them all as well, and more so the last one. But I've been playing through the first couple.
Okay.
You'll have to let me know if you can hear my guitar.
Yep.
I can.
Sorry, there's a lot of delay on this sound.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I was
We
just,
like
I was
delay.
just doing that. There you go. Little
We like
detour.
delay.
What was that first one? Almost.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, close. And the third one.
Yeah.
What's the fourth one?
it.
Yeah.
Almost. 6 is.
Yeah,
Uh,
almost.
Almost.
So,
It has the rest right at the beginning.
so a good habit to get into with that is to count yourself in. So 3, 4, rest. Da, 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 da.
Yep.
Right?
Damn it.
Yeah, good.
That's it.
Yeah, and I'm doing the foot tapping thing too. It's like a long time habit for me.
Yeah.
If I feel like when I was growing up learning to practice, I would think I had a part down, and then I'd fall apart the instant a metronome started playing anywhere around me. So
It's tough.
yeah.
It's real tough.
What's 7 look like?
7 is the same as 6, except that you finish 1/16th note earlier. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Didn't really
That's it.
enunciate that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the one that was my favorite.
Yeah. So so the point is like you can think about like all the licks that that you've played 1,000 times that you're completely tired of,
Mm-hmm.
right? And now run them through this little filter.
Yeah, it's all phrasing.
Move
Just
it
change
over.
phrasing by a 16th note in this case, and it has a
16th.
completely different feel.
Yeah.
Make it feel a little syncopated, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Drew, you want to give it a try?
He doesn't look like. He's got 5 guitars back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any guitars around.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Um,
All right, then never mind.
are you? Yeah. Are you able to hear it all?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool kids
all
have
right,
guitars.
Cool
I'm sorry?
kids do.
Cool kids have guitars. That's cool.
Cool kids have
Do they?
guitars, and you have lots of guitars.
Oh, thank God. Oh, if that's how I'm judged.
Like cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids.
All right.
Well,
So
do-
we got
do-
7,
Yeah.
8.
Which one do you want to do?
I don't care. Whatever's on the screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Do 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. Let me try it again. 2, 3.
Yeah. Good.
And 7, 1, 2, ready.
Ah.
8, 1, 2, ready. And 1, 2. Let me do that one again. 2, 3, and.
Yeah. That's it.
Cool.
Okay. Steve Marchena. Oh, he's got to go.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Okay.
So I logged in under the wrong YouTube or a Zoom account, and our meeting's going to end in 10 minutes, but I will resume it if everybody wants to jump back in.
I see what you did there.
Is that
Resume.
Resume.
I didn't even
That's-
see what I did there.
Am I still cool because of the guitars, or do I have to turn one in?
No, that was brilliant. We'll give you a guitar for that one. Yes. So sorry about that.
How about if we do this? Dana, now that you're back, why don't you play, and then we'll resume.
We'll resume.
Yeah,
Which one did you did 1 and 2, right?
I don't. Yeah, I did something before I crashed and burned. Let's see. Sure. Okay.
Let's see if we can hear you.
Oh yeah. So you couldn't hear me before. Terrific.
We could hear it, but it would sound like it was underwater.
Yeah.
Cutting it.
So do you have an indication on the upper left hand corner of your screen that says turn on original sound?
How about now?
That's it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Gotta love technology. So example 3, I think. I'll try it again. Number 4. Oh, wait a minute. What's that one? And number 5 is. Whoops, a little late on that. Ba-ba-dum. There we go. 6. Oh no, it's. Number 7. Oh, ba-ba-da-bum. Number 8. No, that was 7. Hold on, let me look at numbers 8. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Okay. Whoops, hold on. Change key on me. I think that was it. Yeah, or some such thing. You know what was interesting? You know what I noticed is, it's funny when the difference between kind of the written music versus hearing it, because I felt like when I was first looking at the music, I was having a hard time sort of processing it. But as soon as I heard John, you and Julie play it, I felt like I could kind of repeat it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Ear learner.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's something about if I can hear something, usually I can play it. But sometimes when I'm just looking at the music, I don't know.
No, you're totally. But you're not to turn the original musician thing set to off, or
Yeah.
just because.
You have to toggle it back and forth.
Yeah, like when we're talking, if we all have the original sound for musicians set to on, what ends up happening is we our voices come through the speakers and it creates a feedback thing. So, okay, so let's do this. Let's log off.
Okay,
And then
then
log
we'll
back
come back
on
in.
and we'll
I'm so
finish the
sorry.
class.
I'll have it sorted out by next time. I just logged into the wrong account.